Signing up for a library card. Libraries are wonderful places full of knowledge and adventure. They're not just for bookworms. They're for everyone who wants to learn, explore, and enjoy different types of media. Getting a library card is your ticket to all the amazing resources a library has to offer. Let's talk about the process of signing up for a library card and all the great things you can do with it. First, let's discuss why you might want a library card. Libraries offer so much more than just books. With a library card, you can borrow books, of course, but also magazines, newspapers, DVDs, CDs, and sometimes even things like tools or musical instruments. Many libraries also offer digital resources like ebooks, audiobooks, and online courses. All of these are usually free with your library card. Now let's go through the process of getting a library card step by step. The first thing you need to do is find your local library. You can usually do this by searching online or asking around in your neighborhood. Once you know where the library is, you can visit during their opening hours to sign up for a card. When you arrive at the library, look for the main desk or the circulation desk. This is where you'll find librarians who can help you get your card. Don't be shy about asking for help. Librarians are usually very friendly and happy to assist you. You might say something like, "Hi, I'd like to sign up for a library card, please. Can you help me with that?" The librarian will likely ask you for some information and identification. You'll need to prove that you live in the area served by the library. This is because most public libraries are funded by local taxes, so they need to make sure they're serving the people who are paying for them. Don't worry, though, even if you're not a local resident. Many libraries offer cards for non-residents, sometimes for a small fee. To prove your address, you might need to bring a few things with you. These could include 1. A valid government-issued ID like a driver's license or passport. 2. A recent utility bill or bank statement with your current address. 3. A piece of mail addressed to you at your current address. If you're not sure what you need, you can always call the library ahead of time and ask. You might say, "Hello, I'm planning to come in and get a library card. What documents do I need to bring with me?" Once you have all your documents ready, the librarian will help you fill out an application form. This form usually asks for basic information like your name, address, phone number, and email address. Don't worry if you're not comfortable sharing all of this information. Libraries take privacy very seriously and won't share your details with anyone else. While you're filling out the form, the librarian might ask you some questions. They might want to know if you're interested in any particular types of books or services. This is just to help them serve you better, so feel free to share your interests. You might say something like, "I'm really interested in learning languages. Do you have any resources for that?" After you've completed the form and shown your ID, the librarian will process your application. In many libraries, you'll get your card right away. In others, they might mail it to you in a few days. Either way, the librarian will explain how to use your new card and give you some information about the library's services and rules. One important thing to remember is that your library card is like a little credit card for books. When you borrow items, you're responsible for returning them on time and in good condition. The librarian will explain the borrowing periods for different types of items and how to renew them if you need more time. Now that you have your library card, let's talk about all the amazing things you can do with it. Of course, the most obvious use is borrowing books. Whether you love fiction, nonfiction, or both, you'll find plenty to read. You can browse the shelves, ask librarians for recommendations, or use the library's catalog to search for specific titles. But remember, books are just the beginning. Many libraries have extensive DVD and CD collections. You can borrow movies, TV shows, music albums, and audiobooks. This is a great way to enjoy entertainment for free. You might ask the librarian, "Can you show me where your DVD section is?" Or, "Do you have any new music albums I can borrow?" Magazines and newspapers are another great resource. Instead of spending money on subscriptions, you can read a wide variety of publications at the library, or sometimes even borrow them to take home. This is perfect for staying up to date with news and your favorite topics. Many libraries also offer digital resources that you can access from home with your library card. These might include ebooks and digital audiobooks that you can download to your phone or tablet. Some libraries even offer streaming services for movies and music. Don't hesitate to ask about these services. You could say, "I'm interested in ebooks. How can I access those with my library card?" Libraries often provide access to online learning resources and databases. These can be incredibly valuable for students, researchers, or anyone looking to learn something new. You might find language learning software, academic journals, or online courses. Ask your librarian about these resources. They'll be happy to show you how to use them. Another great thing about having a library card is that you can usually use it at any branch of your local library system. This means if there are several libraries in your city or county, you can visit whichever one is most convenient for you. Some library systems even have agreements with neighboring areas, so you might be able to use your card in other nearby towns too. Many libraries offer programs and events for card holders. These could include book clubs, author talks, workshops, or classes on various topics. Some libraries have special programs for children, like storytime sessions or summer reading challenges. Others might offer job search assistance or computer classes for adults. These programs are usually free for library members, so be sure to check what's available. If you're a student or doing research, your library card can be incredibly helpful. Many libraries offer quiet study spaces and research assistance. You can use library computers to work on assignments or access online resources. Some libraries even have special collections of rare books or historical documents that you can access with your card. Don't forget that librarians are there to help you make the most of your card. They're knowledgeable about a wide range of topics and can help you find information on almost anything. If you're working on a project or just curious about something, don't hesitate to ask for help. You might say, "I'm doing a project on local history. Can you help me find some resources?" Your library card can also save you money in other ways. Some libraries offer discounts to local museums or attractions for card holders. Others might have agreements with online learning platforms or subscription services. Always ask if there are any special perks or discounts available with your card. As you use your library card, you'll probably discover even more benefits. Many people find that having easy access to books and other resources encourages them to read more and learn new things. It's a great way to explore different interests without having to buy lots of books or subscriptions. Remember to take good care of your library card. Keep it in a safe place, just like you would with a credit card. If you lose your card, let the library know as soon as possible. They can usually issue a replacement, although there might be a small fee. It's also important to keep track of due dates for the items you borrow. Most libraries will send you reminders by email or text message if you sign up for this service. If you're going to be late returning something, it's better to renew it, if possible, or let the library know, rather than just keeping it past the due date. As you become more familiar with using your library card, you might find yourself visiting the library more often. Many people enjoy spending time there, browsing books, reading magazines, or using the computers. Libraries often have comfortable seating areas where you can relax and read. If you have children, getting them their own library cards can be a great way to encourage reading and learning. Many libraries have special sections for children and teens, with age-appropriate books and resources. Taking your kids to the library regularly can help foster a love of reading and learning that will benefit them throughout their lives. For adults, a library card can be a tool for lifelong learning. Whether you're interested in learning a new skill, researching your family history, or just finding your next great read, the library has resources to help. You might even discover new interests or hobbies through the various materials available. Let's talk a bit more about some of the specific resources you might find at your library. Many libraries have a local history or genealogy section. This can be fascinating if you're interested in learning about your family's past or the history of your town or city. You might find old newspapers, city directories, or even personal diaries from long ago. Some libraries also offer access to language learning resources. This could include software like Rosetta Stone or Mango languages, which you can use for free with your library card. If you're learning English or any other language, these resources can be incredibly valuable. For job seekers, many libraries offer resources to help with your search. This might include access to job listing databases, resume writing workshops, or even one-on-one career counseling. Some libraries have partnerships with local businesses or employment agencies to help connect job seekers with opportunities. If you're interested in technology, your library card might give you access to some cool tools. Some libraries have 3D printers, recording studios, or even virtual reality equipment that you can use. These can be great ways to try out new technologies without having to invest in expensive equipment yourself. For movie buffs, many libraries now offer streaming services like Canopy or Hoopla. These allow you to watch a certain number of movies or TV shows each month, all for free with your library card. It's a great way to discover independent films or documentaries that you might not find on other streaming platforms. If you're a music lover, check if your library offers access to services like FreeGal or Naxos Music Library. These allow you to stream or download music for free. Some libraries even have vinyl record collections or musical instruments that you can borrow. For those interested in art, many libraries have art print collections. You can borrow framed prints to hang in your home for a few weeks or months. It's a great way to enjoy different artwork without having to buy expensive pieces. Some libraries also offer library of things collections. These can include all sorts of items beyond books and media. You might be able to borrow tools, kitchen appliances, board games, or even outdoor equipment like camping gear. It's a great way to try out something new without having to buy it. If you're learning to use computers or other technology, many libraries offer free classes or one-on-one help sessions. This can be especially helpful for older adults who are learning to use smartphones or tablets, or for anyone who wants to improve their computer skills. For students or researchers, your library card often gives you access to academic databases that would otherwise be very expensive to use. These can be invaluable for finding scholarly articles or research papers on almost any topic. Some libraries even offer seed libraries, where you can borrow seeds to plant in your garden. The idea is that you'll return some seeds from the plants you grow, helping to build a community seed bank. Remember, if your local library doesn't have a particular book or resource you're looking for, they may be able to get it for you through interlibrary loan. This service allows libraries to borrow items from other libraries for their patrons to use. As you can see, a library card opens up a world of possibilities. It's not just about borrowing books. It's about accessing a wealth of information, entertainment, and resources, often for free. Whether you're a student, a professional, a parent, or just someone who loves to learn, a library card is an invaluable tool. So, if you haven't already, why not visit your local library and sign up for a card? It's a simple process that can bring so many benefits. Remember, if you have any questions about getting or using a library card, don't hesitate to ask a librarian. They're there to help and are usually very happy to assist new library users. In conclusion, getting a library card is a small step that can open up a world of knowledge and entertainment. It's free, it's easy, and it gives you access to so many resources. Whether you're looking to save money on books and movies, find a quiet place to study, or explore new interests, your library card is the key. So go ahead, visit your local library, sign up for a card, and start exploring all the amazing things your library has to offer. Libraries are constantly evolving to meet the needs of their communities. Many now offer makerspaces, which are areas where people can come to create, invent, and learn. These might include equipment like 3D printers, sewing machines, or video editing software. With your library card, you can often access these spaces and learn new skills. Some libraries are also starting to offer social services. They might host health clinics, provide information about social benefits, or offer assistance with tax preparation. Libraries are increasingly seen as community hubs, offering much more than just books. For travelers, some libraries offer language learning resources that can be incredibly helpful before a trip. You might be able to borrow travel guides, language phrasebooks, or even electronic translators. Some libraries also offer cultural programs that can help you learn about different countries and cultures. If you're an aspiring writer, your library card can be a valuable tool. Many libraries offer writing workshops, author talks, and resources on publishing. Some even have self-publishing platforms that allow you to create and distribute your own ebooks. For film enthusiasts, some libraries host film clubs or screening events. These can be great opportunities to watch and discuss films with others who share your interests. Libraries also often play a role in preserving local culture and history. They might collect oral histories from community members, archive local newspapers, or maintain collections of local art and literature. Your library card gives you access to these unique resources. As you can see, A library card is truly a passport to a world of knowledge, entertainment, and community resources. It's an incredibly valuable tool that can enrich your life in many ways. So don't wait. Visit your local library, sign up for a card, and start exploring all the amazing things your library has to offer. Thank you for listening to this extended episode of English Listening Time. We hope you've learned some useful vocabulary and information about signing up for and using a library card. Remember, practicing your English listening skills regularly is key to improvement. Why not try visiting your local library and practicing some of the phrases we've discussed? Until next time, happy learning and happy reading.